Hey guys, Brad One Kenobi here, and this is my channel. Today we'll be doing the 75345 Clone Wars 501st Battle Pack. So this Battle Pack is the 20-year anniversary of the Clone Wars TV show, or movie, I forget which one, I believe it's TV show. And I'm a real big fan of the 501st, so next two videos, not including the one, well I mean, I guess you can include the one I just made today as well, because I was bored and I thought it would be fun to do. So I guess first I'll go over the piece count. It's 119 pieces. I have a couple issues with this Lego set, but genuinely I think it's pretty decent. It's a okay Lego set to get. I wouldn't recommend getting 100 of them. I mean, for the characters maybe, but for the Lego set in general, I don't think you should go out and buy 100. Maybe one for, to have it for a collection and stuff like that. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend wasting, or I wouldn't say wasting, but going out and getting like a bunch. I recommend maybe getting like one or two because it's $20 for this Lego set. I feel like it should be 15, but with Lego adding price, I guess it's understandable. Alright, so this is the book. Real quick, I'll just go ahead and show that. I feel like they're just saving money by not putting a picture on the background like they used to for Lego sets, but it's still pretty cool. Then you got the actual box. Pretty cool design. I don't remember what that background's from. Maybe Naboo. Maybe that's what's the planet? Alderaan. Might be Alderaan. Because as you can see in the background, you got the buildings. It's like up in the top corner somewhere. You get 4 characters in this Lego set, which I'll show you later in this video when I go to a different area to do the Lego. But the 3 facts, that's what I was going. So fact number 1 is there's 501 clone troopers in the branch of the 501st. That's why the number's 501st, because there's 501 of them. They are led by Anakin Skywalker and sometimes Ahsoka, depending on the time and place that we're talking about. And with that being said, you know how Anakin is in the stories, movies, and TV shows. He's I wouldn't say rebellious, but he doesn't follow orders good. Well, I mean, the troopers, they follow orders, but it's like not normal how they were trained. Like, if you've seen one of the episodes of Clone Wars, Anakin force pulled Rex off of that big wall on Geonosis, which, he ends up jumping and being thrown off a bunch of high places, but he wasn't trained for that. So I feel like with Anakin, how he is, I feel like it's affecting the clones, but in a good way, because of all the battles they've won, all the tactics they know. I mean, it's a good thing in my opinion. And then the final fact is, if you watched either, let me think, Revenge of the Sith or one of the episodes of Book of Boba Fett, when they showed Mando and Baby Yoda and like his origin, you see how it's only the 501st and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, because Anakin / Lord Vader at the time went out and executed Order 66, but he took his majority of his troopers that he had with him into the Jedi Temple, and they went and committed Order 66. Alright, so now I'm gonna go somewhere to show you the Lego set. So I'll see you all in a couple minutes, and I'll be right back. And our first thing I'll show you is the cannon. This is the main thing I have a problem with. I feel like it's too small for the price range. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. It's a cool little Lego piece you could have like on your computer desk or something like that. It comes with a red bullet, which you would see, but I shot it off somewhere when I was accidentally building it. and I just didn't put it back on yet. You can have a character sit right here, and you can have it down on the table like that if you want. But yeah, I feel like if it was $15 maybe, this would be somewhat worth it. I feel like the main worth of this Lego set's the characters instead of the actual set. But yeah, that's the cannon. Now we have the officer. So you have his little blue belt, the little blue V thing there, blue belt on the back. Detail wise, I enjoy it. Has a nice little pistol, good for the collection. Blue antenna, and the one problem I have with this, well, all these Lego pieces, is the helmet. Real quick, let me show you the face. The helmet is the problem, because as you can see, there's the hole, there's where it's supposed to be. It's, I don't know, if I turn it, you kind of see a little dent, a little bump there, but if I show you the side where it is, you can somewhat see there's a bump where it's supposed to be, the little earpiece, but they have the antenna there, and that's another thing. The antenna easily falls off the Lego set, which is really annoying, but what can you do? But yeah, that is the officer. The only problem is those two little, where it's supposed to be, which it shows you on the box for the officer, actually, that is where it's supposed to be instead of where it is. But, you know, not that bad of a character. What the antenna is for is when you're shooting, that's annoying. When you're shooting, it's like an extra little sight to be able to see farther. Sometimes you could set the thermal, and yeah, you can just keep shooting and you have a little extra sight there. Next character I'll show you is the Specialist, which they call it Battlefront, which is the sniper character. You have his cool little sniper there. He has the white belt while he has the blue belt, which I like that detail. If you see somewhat right there, there's the two yellow lines. And I'm going to show a picture real quick of the Specialist. On the little binocular thing, there's supposed to be a blue line on it. I mean, that's the only problem besides, you know, the earpiece. Like, it's supposed to be a little bit down because it's supposed to be on the earpiece. But that's the only problem I have with it. Otherwise, this is a really cool character. I love the binoculars. You can push them up for him to see regular, then, you know, just like that. But yeah, cool little character. Now the character I use a lot in Battlefront, the heavies. You get two of them. And I have two problems. Again, the earpiece, I wish they would just move it down a bit. But otherwise, the only other problem I'll show you later, because I'm going to show you the character real quick. You have the one problem I have is the little paper thing, that the, you know, little cloth thing that's supposed to be there, it's not there. They got cool little backpacks, which I love that they added that detail. And now the problem, I'll show you. The cloth. So on my one other Lego sets, you can see they have the cloth piece, but yet they just painted it over there instead of just, you know, doing a little cloth piece like they did for this set. So I'm like, why not just do what they did for this instead of just coloring it over? It would have looked a lot better, I feel like. But yeah, that's my only problems I have with this Lego set, is the earpieces and the, you know, the little cloth piece and the little coloring detail they could have done with it. I recommend getting the set, but like only like one or two of them. I don't recommend getting like 5, 6 or more, because I feel like for $20 it could have been a little bit bigger, or, you know, a little more detailed. But that is the end of this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below of what y'all would like to see on this channel, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.